So hi, we're going to have a chat today about buy, sell, trade stores. I'm going to be talking to you and you're going to hopefully be listening and liking this video and garnering a little knowledge. So I have not been a big fan of buy, sell, trade stores in my resale business, but I do have a friend named Paige, shout out to Paige, who when she conducts an estate sale has allowed me the privilege to go in and bring a bunch of the clothes home. If I clear them all out, then I donate some, take them to shelters, resell some, distribute them how I see fit, but just got to take them all. So since I had this free inventory from the last estate sale that she did, and maybe you saw my previous video about the ThredUp unboxing parts 1 and 2, go back and watch them. They're a little bit fun. I had some stuff that I really didn't want to sell, so I divided them up. So I thought I'd try buy, sell, trade stores, and I was a little afraid because I'm out of my element. I'm almost 50. I don't dress like a kid. Like I don't go to, I don't go to Plato's Closet. And Clothes Mentor's now mostly career stuff, and I have a different kind of job that I don't wear those clothes anymore. So I did pretty well though. Let's break it down. So I live in Northern Virginia, and there is a place about 45 minutes from me that has a Clothes Mentor and a Plato's Closet in the same plaza. So I figured I'd hit both of them up trying to see what would happen. So I divided 2 baskets. I'd called ahead to see how much I could bring, and they said I could bring like 2 totes. Both of them were about 2 totes at the Plato's Closet and the Clothes Mentor in Fredericksburg where I went. But my totes are like these big Go Puff bags, so I was afraid to bring that much, so I really only brought 1. And I broke this up into 2 days. Now, if I were to repeat it again, I would do it in 1 day because the travel and like the gas is significant in the time that it took me to go to them again in 2 days. So let's break it down. The first time I went to Clothes Mentor, they gave me $37.80 or $49.14 in store credit. Now that day they happened to be having a sale that was 50% off clearance and an additional 20. I'm going to break right there because what I've discovered from listening to 3 different people in the store say this and other people online, when a store is 50% off and an additional 20% off, you are not getting 70% off. A lot of you know this. Some of you don't. We're going to do a little bit of an easy example. $100 is 50% off. That means the item costs $50. If it's an additional 20% off, it's coming off of that $50, which is $40. So now we're paying $40 for that item that was $50, an additional $20. $40. Let's look at our original price. It was $100. Now it's $40. That is 60% off, not 70% off. And why you really, really need to know this is because you're mispricing your items if you're pricing them like you got 70% off. You didn't. So please learn that little bit of math. It is really significant in a resale business, and I'm just kind of shocked by the number of people that don't know that. So I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, Clothes Mentor, $37.80 or $49.14 in store credit. And I took the store credit that day because they had some great items on clearance and I wanted to pick them up. So we're going to say $49.14 was what I got out of that one. Plato's gave me $40.66. And then I went to the local Plato's by my house. Now, I looked up the different websites because they all want different things. And I'm seeing these people on YouTube tell you like, oh, they want this, they want that. They take American Eagle. They're not all the same. They're really not. So the Plato's Closet over in Fredericksburg, where I took the first time, that only gave me $40.60, left all of my men's items. These men's items I then put in a basket and took to my local Plato's Closet, where on the wall they clearly say they want all men's items. They took all of my men's items and they gave me $83.88. So look at what you have. Call the buy, sell, trade stores around you to see what they're looking for, or better yet, just look online, because from what I understand, all of them update their websites pretty easily, very quickly, and you'll know. So that's what I got the first day. It was $162.28. The second day, because I should have taken more the first day, Clothes Mentor gave me $50.90. Plato's over at that location gave me $24.80, and then my local one that wanted my men's stuff originally down here gave me $46. So the total that I made in those 2 days, which I probably could have made in 1 day, was $283.98, and that's a pretty good return. Now, I used inventory that I had gotten for free, or inventory that I didn't want from a ThredUp box. If I had to do this, where I would go to the bins and source, where I'm paying $1.89 a pound, and they're giving me $1.90 for a shirt or $2.20 for a pair of jeans that's costing me $1.89, I'm not sourcing at the bins for Clothes Mentor. I don't see how I can viably make that work in my business. I know a lot of people do that, but I really think they're misjudging the weight of what their items are and what they're actually paying. And there is a certain opportunity cost in there when you are putting in your time and your effort to sell these things and drive them all over God's green acre to sell them. Do you really want to do that? I will not be sourcing at the bins. I think it's a bad move. However, I will do this again. I will put thread-up items in here that I don't want to sell, and I will take free inventory there, and I will build up a couple boxes and leave them in my basement and let them grow. I'll also try to match them up with the sales that they have in the store, and I'll also really try to go when they need a lot of men's items, because for some reason I've been getting a lot of those lately for nothing. Now, a couple other things, just to mention that I saw a lot of influencers who do buy, sell, trade were making all of these comments about what you do. Like a lot of them were saying, you know, turn your items in and then walk around the store, you know, let them know that you're supporting them. They want to see you shopping in their store, and then they're going to make sure they go through all your items and give you better rates, or make sure you look really nice when you come in there, that you look professional, that you want to sell stuff. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. I asked the girl like what they do, and she said, well, that's really not subjective. She said, if our store needs these different things, I plug in the title of what we have and the condition, and it'll tell me, yes, we want it, no, we don't. It's not that the person who is now at Plato's Closet collecting clothes is making those decisions on their own. It's a factor in their computer based on what they need, what they're looking for, what they're willing to pay, and the brands that store has. And it varies, again, from store to store, like what, I don't know if their manager puts it in there or how their inventory system is, but that's all that's making that decision. These Plato's Closet girls, you know, they can look at condition and that's about it, but they are not making those choices that people are saying they're making. Not happening. It's at this point, it's all just like the jaw, and it's computerized. So you don't need to do any of that crap. I just dropped one off. I went to the other one. I went and got myself some Cokie iced tea, sat in my car, picked up my one, picked up the other one, drove home. You gotta make it work for you, or don't. So yeah, this is like a boring video, but this is my experience with the buy, sell, trade last weekend. I went to a church sale yesterday, and I will be making a video about that. I also have another thread-up fun box coming that I'm gonna make a video about. If you have any questions for me about buy, sell, trade, or suggestions about how I could improve my experience with buy, sell, trade, please drop them in the comments below. Please also like and subscribe. I don't know how to edit a video to save my life. You're getting everything raw and unfiltered, but please consider doing that. Share the video. Check out my other videos. Sometimes they're fun, you know. I just want to share information. I really kind of am enjoying this, and hopefully you are too. So give me a follow. Have a thrifty day.